Chapter 4. A Parte Truth. A Sleepless Night. House of the 15th and Aiden, what are they? My parents knew him well. I mumbled to myself. This entire night is filled with tossing and turning, unable to fall asleep. More questions are arising without any solid answers. Aiden Hartswater is a father figure to me. Now he has become one of the people who has lied to me. He wants me to learn the truth on my own. It makes sense now. He encouraged me to come to Thornwood so much. It was never his place to tell me anything. This is my story to discover, yet he guided me onto the right path. With questions multiplying as the night grows longer, I finally managed to fall asleep. The night is again without any nightmares clinging to me, but my soul is heavy when daylight shines through the window. Today I have a class on mythology, and as far as I know, I share this class with almost everyone I have met already. I slip into a white corset dress, which is an upgrade on my normal fighting gear. But I do not bother with brushing my hair. When my hand touches the door to step outside of my room, I hear Alana and Bailey faintly whispering to each other. I went for a jog this morning, and I ran into Angelo. Zane is a mess. He spent the entire night awaiting a possible response from his father about a letter he sent out. What letter? He is aware that the letter will take some time to reach his father. Alana whispers in response. Hearing them discuss Zane catches my attention immediately, and I find myself close to the door with my ear tightly placed against the door, eavesdropping on their conversation. Zane saw something on Anora's hand. She has a mark, Alana. Bailey raises her voice without much thought. That is impossible, Alana says in disbelief. According to Zane, it is unlike anything he has seen before, and I had most definitely not seen anything on her hand in all these years. We are all aware that only he has the power to brand us, Bailey elaborates. I can hear every word of their conversation, but it makes no sense. I look at both of my hands, and I see nothing odd like a mark. The only thing I hear is that everyone I know knows more about my life than I do. I wait patiently for them to leave the dorm, staying quiet to give them the indication that I will not be joining them as they leave for class. Anger fills my mind as I am trying to puzzle together why no one is telling me the truth about whatever is going on. An awkward class. I make my way to the class using the map Conrad gave me. Silence echoes from the college halls, and I can make my journey in peace. When I enter the class, my eyes immediately spot Bailey waving to me, but I pretend not to see her. I look through the class and I find Zane sitting next to Angelo. He seems distracted by the way he does not listen to one word Angelo says. Our eyes meet effortlessly. I feel drawn to Zane like a magnet is pulling me towards him, but I still haven't forgotten that he too has secrets from me. Do you mind if I join you? I say, standing next to Zane. Of course. Angelo, this is my lifeline, and Anora, this is my brother by choice I told you about yesterday. Zane says, smiling for the first time since we met. Anora, a pleasure to finally meet you, Angelo says, holding out his hand for me to shake. I return his gesture. The pleasure is mine. When our hands meet, I feel the same fiery warmth I felt when taking Zane's hand. We engage in light conversation, not acknowledging that our lecturer has already started speaking. Young lady with the impeccable gift of non-stop talking. Would you mind informing the class of the traits a Blazier holds according to historical findings? The entire class becomes silent when they hear me being confronted by Mr. Diego Lopez. First impressions are lasting, they say. But if that is the case, I have my work cut out for me in his class. Blaziers are known in a world where supernatural species are said to exist. They are linked to having the Aries zodiac personality. Legends state that they are cursed beings, to live a life without normal human emotions. They rarely feel any emotions whatsoever. Blaziers are used as weapons to kill with the unique fire abilities they possess. Blaziers are very strong with great speed. Their senses are extremely enhanced, and the fire they possess can become uncontrollable when angered past a certain point. I offer a skew smile before adding, Mr. Lopez, if I might add. I enjoy reading and took the liberty of reading through the book of supernatural beings that we are supposed to complete throughout the semester. I must say that I am surprised with your short and detailed answer, but tone it down on the sarcasm next time, Diego says jokingly. Zane nudges my arm to throw me a devilish smile. I smile back, before turning my head towards Bailey and Alana, where I find them staring at me in some judgmental way. Bailey does not approve of my relationship with Zane, but I can't say that I care about her opinion right now. I scan the room to see what the other students look like, and my eyes lock on Ulysses. His nature is unemotional, cold, and empty. He showed me no kindness, not even a greeting, but it doesn't surprise me when I look at the people he associates with. Class, as you all know, we have our annual newcomers ball this evening. You are kindly obligated to join as new students at Red Valley College. Our dress code is very formal, and the occasion starts at sundown. Do not be late. Diego ends the class with a bright smile as he walks off. This is great because I only own one formal dress that I have never worn before. My mom used to hate it when I enjoyed fight training more than dressing up like a proper lady. She hoped that when I became older it would change, but it didn't. My mom said that we couldn't be any more different from each other. It was not like mother, like daughter with us, but quite the opposite. But we complemented each other, making a wonderful team. It's days like these that are the hardest on me, because I yearn for the guidance of my mother. What do you say, Anora? Will you accompany me to the ball tonight? Hearing Zane calling me Anora for the first time lights a fire in my soul. His gesture is so pure, although I would have never pictured him being a gentleman. At first, he had no interest in knowing me, but now it seems like he has had a change of heart. It will be my honor, Mr. Redhurst. I answer with a wide smile. Angelo takes a minute to process Zane's question. He does not seem surprised, but rather a little hesitant about the idea at first. Now would you look at this? Zane asking a girl out for the first time is not something I thought to ever see. It must be fate, brother. Cade's voice joins in on the conversation. Do you not have anything better to do than always showing up where you are not welcome? Zane says in anger. I promised you the hell you deserve, and this is me keeping that promise. See you tonight, Lily. Cade smirks as he walks away. It takes me a moment to gather my thoughts. What happened between you two? You don't have enough time in your lifetime to know the story, Zane says while gathering his things to leave. Just like that, the gentleman disappears into the fallen angel with his story hidden behind impenetrable walls. Do not take his attitude personal. Their story started at birth. Zane entered this world in a complicated way. He needed more attention at first, and he became the favored son, which makes Cade believe that he is some sort of a black sheep to the family. They both have their faults and themselves to thank for where they are now. Give Zane time. If he will ever open up to anyone, it might just be you, Angelo says with a reassuring look before chasing over to Zane. Why didn't you sit with us? Bailey's voice diverts my attention. You two have become quite good friends lately. I thought that giving you some bonding time could be good for you. Besides, I want to meet new people, maybe make a couple of friends to call my own. A cold reply leaves my mouth. Don't be childish, Bailey says sarcastically. Do you want to know what is childish? The fact that you discuss aspects of my life with anyone besides me. And let's not forget that you are lying to me about Lord knows how many things. This is the first time that I see his confidence fade a little. It is enjoyable seeing this side, a human side that makes me believe that he has normal feelings too. He closes that gap between us as he moves closer to me. When his hands touch my back, it is as fiery as ever. My body absorbs the heat instantly as it passes through my whole body. Zayn's touch is gentle, and he takes his time to tighten the dress. Zayn then moves his hands to my shoulder, turning me slowly towards his face until our eyes meet once more. His eyes turn ice blue tonight, his tough facade fades, and he becomes the caring Zayn, whom most people do not have the chance to ever meet. Your eyes, they are beautiful with the most unique golden glow that shines through most subtly, Zayn says, cupping my face like he did when we first met. The warmth his hands have to offer is growing on me. I feel comfortable and at home every time he touches me. Zayn opens his mouth to speak. We are going to be late if we do not leave now. A disastrous ball. After some time we arrive at the dining hall to find it beautifully decorated with none other than rainbow colors. It is the trademark of Red Valley College to brand just about everything with every possible color of the rainbow. I have never seen a rainbow, but my mom always spoke about them and their magical appearance. She always said that when you see one, you will be extremely lucky, because most people have not had the opportunity to see one. Folk tales mention that there might even be unexplainable treasures to be found if you get to the end of the rainbow. Zayn takes my hand, leading me to the one place I had no desire in being, Bailey and Alana. The only upside is that Angelo is also with them. You two must have bonded. Angelo emphasizes the fact that we are still holding hands. To his realization, Zayn releases my hand and pulls a chair closer for me to sit. Bailey and Zayn stare at one another awkwardly for some seconds, when a young lady catches everyone's attention when she starts playing her lute. Would you care for a dance lifeline? Zayn asks shyly, dare he be a little embarrassed with his newfound soft-heartedness? We might just become friends after all, I say before taking a hold of his hand again. We make our way to the dance floor smiling, while the group seems to be acknowledging our chemistry. At the group, he is going to break her heart, Bailey says in sorrow. It might be fate. The Redhurst and Euridice family cannot stay away from each other. Angelo horrifies Bailey when he uses Anora's true surname. Never say that aloud again. Anora does not know anything yet, and we do not want anyone else knowing her true nature, Bailey groans. They then see Cade making his presence known to Anora and Zayn as they share a slow dance, enjoying each other's company. Enjoying the company of Anora Euridice, are we, Zayn? Cade taunts. Wait, what did you just call me? How did you know about Euridice? I turn into a ghastly figure as I realize that he knows my true name. Zayn is flabbergasted when he realizes that I already know the name, Euridice. Who told you about Euridice? He questions me. Cade smirks at the revelation. This is just lovely. She is already uncovering the truth, without you even knowing it. Zayn is becoming furious with Cade at this point. He is close to losing all composure he might have had. Cade, my tolerance level towards you is becoming non-existent. It is no wonder Mom and Dad never wanted you. This might be the worst thing that Zayn had ever said to anyone. He immediately regrets his choice of words, but it is too late now. This invokes rage in Cade. All control between the two of them is lost now. Cade charges toward Zayn. Within a blink of an eye, he has Zayn pinned to a wall, holding him by the throat. Zayn's reaction is instant. He grabs onto Cade's shoulder, effortlessly throwing him towards an open table. His strength is beastly and fierce. He moves smoothly as if being a warrior could be in his blood. "Stand down, Cade. Don't cause a larger scene," Zane says as calmly as possible, but you can feel the rage in his soul as his eyes become predominantly red. Everyone remains quiet. No words are spoken, and all eyes are on Zane and Cade. The crowd resembles frozen statues observing chaos unfolding. They do not want to be the ones to interfere. Cade lifts himself off of the table to quickly charge Zane again. He swings his fist fueled by anger toward Zane's face. But without a second guess, I catch the blow meant for Zane with my hands. Zane is in pure shock and awe at my fast reaction. I now find myself between Zane and Cade, as both of their eyes face. I did not think to react this way. It happened instinctively without me being able to stop it. Zane places his hands on my hips, swinging me behind him. There is pure hatred in Zane's eyes, and for the first time picturing him as a murderer is possible. He looks like a predator who is ready to catch his prey, Cade. I am not afraid of him. Instead, I am more afraid of what he might do to Cade. I latch onto his body, trying to reach his ear. "I am fine, Zane. Cade did not hurt me, and I am sure that he didn't mean for this to happen." "That's the problem. You should not be protecting me." "Cade, you have one chance. Leave now." Zane tries to calm himself, and he gives Cade the chance to leave for my sake. Cade seems to truly regret his decision. His intentions were never to hurt me physically, and he didn't. But if my reactions were not as cunning and fast as they were, he could have hurt me badly. At Cade, Zane was right when he said that Anora is just a pawn in his plan for revenge against his family, but he only realizes now that he too cares for her. Doubts are entering his mind. Is the plan even worth it anymore? The truth is that his need for vengeance might break Anora beyond repair, something that she does not deserve. Anora has the right to know her truth, but Cade is not so sure that he wants to be the one to tell her anymore. Cade turns around, destroyed inside. He walks away with no more words or fights. When Cade leaves, I see the damage he has done to Zane. "Zane, your neck is turning blue." "Brother, are you okay?" Angelo asks with some worry in his voice. Zane searches for my hand before replying, "I'm fine, but I need to get Anora out of here." This gesture would have seemed sweet a few minutes ago. Now one thing bothers me: the lies. "You know me maybe better than I know myself," I say. "We need to talk. Come with me," Zane says. A walk of truth. We leave the group without greeting them. The atmosphere is heavy, and no one wants to say anything more. I need to know how he knows me. Zane leads me to the one place that we both feel at ease with, our place, the reserve. "Zane," I whisper. "I know. You noticed my eyes and hands. It bothers you along with everything else that seems like riddles to you." Zane sits down next to the hole, with his back facing me. He takes the longest breath of air. Somehow, I always knew that this moment was inevitable, like many others that may follow after this. He walks away from me to sit while staring into the distance. He takes one deep breath, sighing loudly. "Glazier." One word is enough for me to know that every hunch I had was correct after all. His beauty is not human. Nothing about him is.